Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about Terra Luna. If you're not been paying attention to the chart is starting to look the most bullish we have seen in the past 2 weeks. And at the same time, there are some very positive and negative news coming out towards Terra 2.0, as there are some big exchanges such as Binance that will be supporting Terra 2.0, but in South Korea there are some legal actions being taken against Terra as well. Now there's a lot to talk about. Before we get into it, if you're here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Luna, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button while you're there, slap a like on the video, completely free to do so. Will just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people see the positive side of Luna. They had to put their trust back into it, decide to invest in it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So the best thing you can do is go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, before we look at the chart, I want to share with you guys a very incredible news that will make a lot of you guys extremely happy. So if we look at this, a new Terra network is coming with the support from major exchanges, Luna and UST holders eligible for airdrop tokens. So you guys know, yesterday we confirmed that there is going to be the new blockchain that will be released in about 48 hours. Everyone that is holding onto Luna right now will get an airdrop of the new token. But what is really cool is it will be receiving support from major exchanges, and major exchanges causes a big spike in the price on release, and the ones I'm talking about are big as Binance, Huobi. Yes, all those big exchanges will be going ahead and actually adding the new token on release. According to the recent announcement from the Terra blockchain team, the community voted and passed a proposal that plans to launch a new Genesis version of Terra blockchain without an algorithm stablecoin, which is going to make a lot of people super happy, as this one's not going to be connected to UST or a new stablecoin. The governance proposal, called the Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan 2, has been abandoned, and final release of the new Terra core code base has been released to prepare for the new network. All the testing has already started, and the mainnet will go live on Friday. Everyone is really excited, including me, because I just want to see how they're going to be able to get the airdrop to everyone, and at the same time what big exchanges will actually list them in the right time. If we get the listing with Binance and all the big exchanges in the same time, that would be pretty incredible. The only ones that probably will not list are the ones such as the one which are based in South Korea, because they will get into some trouble from authorities. Other than that, I'm pretty sure all the exchanges would want to get the piece of the cake. Another thing is the chart. The chart is starting to look a little bit more better. This is the 15-minute chart, but as you guys can see, yesterday after we had the big rally up to here, we did have a pullback. The reason a lot of people deciding to take profit, but we did actually bounce off the support close to 17, and right now we are actually in a very good position to actually carry on the uptrend. Now this is on the 15-minute chart, but if I show you the 1 hour chart, it will give you a more clearer indication in terms of what is happening. So over here you guys can see we are in a small consolidation period, but at the same time we are actually testing the strong support close to 18 multiple times, and this has been tested quite a bit in the past as well, and it has acted as a very strong support. If we just stay above this point, it is obviously going to create a new higher lower low, and at the same time the higher high keep getting higher. So it is clear that the upper trend will keep on continuing until the release of Terra 2.0, and after that it is going to have a significant impact on this. Now obviously it is going to be named Terra Luna Original or the Classic, whichever one you guys want to put it, and will that have an impact on a lot of people decide to take their money out or decide to invest in it last minute and actually pump it up even more? That thing we will just have to wait and see, but right now the trend does seem like it is carrying on the uptrend very clearly, and at the same time there's nothing slowing it down right now. The only thing that can slow it down is if we do decide to break this support and fall under. But looking at the RSI line, it does not seem likely, as you guys can see we're sitting in a middle zone, and that means there are retail investors and whales still staying in the market. If we were in the overbought zone, then probably some people were taking profit. Overall, I still think that there is a lot to cover for Terra Luna, and it has a lot of time to grow before the release of the new Terra 2.0. I know it's only 48 hours or so, but still I feel like that is enough time for it to get into its own legs, and then once Terra 2.0 comes out, maybe more people will decide to invest in Terra Classic as well. Another thing is, if you decide to look at coin market cap, it is up 14% today, and the trading volume is up close to 90%, making the trading volume to the market cap ratio close to 80%, which is incredible, phenomenal. If you do not compare it to couple of days ago, but rather you compare it to yesterday, this is phenomenal and doing incredible. Another thing which I want to show you guys is, look at this. This is how Terra FISO is forcing South Korean regulators' hands, and what they're talking about is over here. Because of this impact of Terra incident, the South Korean financial regulators will establish a unified standard for analyzing the risk characteristics of visual assets to strengthen the monitoring of visual asset market. And they're obviously talking specifically about crypto. I mean, it makes sense because they're just trying to protect their obviously community and making sure people in their country do not fall for scams. Although the standardization work carried out is only the beginning stage, but it is expected that a uniform evaluation system can be ordered from the virtual asset exchange once a legal system is established. Pretty big words, but it is very clear they're going to be making it more regulated, and you have to be very cautious when investing in crypto and any virtual assets. Another thing is, Huobi confirms it will list Luna 2.0. Binance to support Terra's recovery plan. I mean, CZ was not happy with the idea, but obviously over time he wants to support, and the best way he can help the community is by supporting Luna and making sure it climbs back up. Another thing is, Lido Finance will not launch on Terra 2.0 as community votes against the move. Lido Finance was on Luna or Terra, and then when they're obviously releasing this new blockchain, will Lido make the move? And while a lot of people in the community does not want that, but that's where Polygon comes in, as Polygon launches uncapped fund to help Terra projects migrate to its blockchain. So maybe the ones that do not go to Terra 2.0 like Lido Finance, they might actually move to Polygon blockchain, and that might be the best move for them to survive over a longer period of time. And finally, I want to show you guys this. Terra Luna 4 could happen tomorrow. Here's what you need to know. There is 65 voting percent voting towards the revival plan. The Korean Herald writes, Kwon contacted top 5 Korean crypto exchanges for Luna 2.0 listing, but he denies it. 3 law firms that offer to commit over 15 million to a community fund for a potential class action lawsuit against Terra Labs. So it looks like Terra Labs is getting impacted by a lot of people. They're trying to get more and more exchanges on their side, but at the same time there is some law firms which are committing huge amounts of money to try to get Terra Labs into as much problems as possible. But other than that, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.